Hello, hello. So I came across this story about the crypto billionaires. There has been a few of them that have recently suspiciously come to meet their demise. And I saw this article that kind of put everything together in a way that's like, well, that's suspicious. So we're going to look into it. This is going to be like a lead into like what's going on with the banks, because a lot of people have been asking me to cover that in the what in the world series. So this is going to be like a step towards that direction to start to look into what's happening there. But I am going to read you what I found. Just going to tell you now that I practiced saying these names. Like, I had my computer read them to me so I could learn how to say them, and my brain is just like, no, I'm not going to remember that. So I'm going to say these names wrong. I'm going to try my best, but if that bothers you, just click off, because I tried and my brain just doesn't want to remember how to say them. Okay, so October 28th, a 29-year-old American, Nikolai Mushegian, was found presumably drowned in the water in San Juan, Puerto Rico, or near a beach in San Juan, Puerto Rico. He co-founded the crypto leading platform MakerDAO and helped design the stablecoin cryptocurrency architecture. Among other disturbing tweets, he had previously tweeted about evil people in a central banking cartel, his words, who used debt and blackmail as weapons, and he had a fear that he would be unalived by the CIA. That's what he tweeted. Then, just under 3 weeks later, 3 more crypto billionaires died in a span of just 4 days. Javier Biosca, I think that's how you say it, has been released on $1 million bail just 3 weeks earlier and was believed to be on the run from Russian and Romanian organized crime figures. It's claimed that his crypto wallet had 37,000 bitcoins, which have since been transferred to a hardware cold wallet on the day of his death. On the day of his death, Bitcoin hit a 2-year low. The very next day, 30-year-old co-founder of Amber Group, TIAN Colander, reportedly died unexpectedly in his sleep. Amber Group was valued at over $3 billion and had recently raised $200 million in funding. There has as yet been no medical explanation for what could cause such a young man to die suddenly in his sleep. Red flag. Then 2 days later, 53-year-old Russian crypto billionaire Vyacheslav Taran was traveling from Switzerland to Monaco when his helicopter crashed, killing him along with the French pilot. He co-founded and was president of the crypto and foreign exchange trading platform Libertex Group and founder of the Fortex Group, a group of multinational foreign exchange traders. He had been reported in the Ukrainian press to be connected to Russian intelligence agencies. And then Bob Lee, which was the Cash App founder, was found dead after a stabbing. There have been no reports on possible suspects yet. 2 days later, the Federal Reserve banking system is set to launch its own Cash App called FedNow. Red flag. Okay, so I don't know where this reading is going to go. I have literally no idea what to expect here. Should I start from the last or the first? We're going to start with the first, with Nikolai Mushegian. This is an energy reading. It is all alleged, my opinion, based off of reading the energy. It is not facts. It is all alleged and my opinion. It is not facts. It is all alleged and my opinion. One more time, just in case anyone ran to the bathroom. It is not facts. It is all alleged, my opinion. Okay, so we're going to look into Nikolai Mushegian, who was found presumably drowned in the water near a beach in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Again, he co-founded MakerDAO and helped design stablecoin cryptocurrency architecture. This is the one that tweeted about evil people in a central banking cartel who use debt and blackmail as weapons, and he had a fear that he would be unalived by the CIA. Okay, so he was found in the water. Let's see, 2 rows of 5, what led to that happening? Six of Swords, so a card with someone on a boat. The Star reversed, Wheel of Fortune. Well, right off the bat, I can tell you there's something that he was told not to say, not to look into. Not to make something public, not to bring something to the public's attention, and he did it anyway. Or he was planning on doing it anyway. King of Pentacles reversed. This is like, I stumbled on something major, and just the fact that I know it is a problem. 9 of Swords, paranoia. It's interesting that he said that he feared that he would be unalived by the CIA, because these cards are telling me that he saw this coming, to some extent. Because the 6 of Swords is like, I'm trying to put distance between myself and this information, but then the Star reversed is, with the Wheel of Fortune, is like, you better not bring this to the public's attention. You better not make this information public. You better not plan on making this information public. You better, maybe even something that's already public, kind of scale back on. The King of Pentacles reversed is essentially representing Nikolai, and these cards are making me feel like they just wanted to like run him over, like just flatten him. They wanted to take away his power, and or they wanted to take away his influence. This is like, I want to make you look bad so that people don't trust you, but if I can't figure out a way to do that, I'm just going to get rid of you. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Three of Swords reversed. It's almost like he did scale back on something, and then he was like, no, actually, I'm gonna not close my mouth. I'm gonna make waves or something like that. Queen of Pentacles reversed and Queen of Cups upright. Down in the water. This makes me feel like he was lured into some kind of trap. Like, I have this information, I'm being told to not make it public. I need to do it in an indirect way that doesn't come directly from me, but I still need to make it public. So I'm going to get this person for help, but this person's actually working for the other side. They trick me, they lure me somewhere, pretending that they care about me, but really they're just trying to take away my power. Because we have the Queen of Cups that came out underneath of the King, and then next to her we have the reversed Queen that goes with this King. So it's like, I'll help you get this information to the right people, or I'll help you get this out, and then I lure you to this place because you trust me, you think I'm helping you, but then boom, somebody else is here. So what happens after he's lured? 8 of Wands. Something real fast, like, I lure you, I'm talking to you, and then boom, out of nowhere, somebody else shows up. There's definitely a woman involved here. If I don't know if he's married or has a partner. If he does, it's not her, and it's not that he was cheating or anything like that. It's just that there was like a caring female person that was like, I can help you safely get this information out, or I can help you create a plan here, or I can help you. I was going to say set up a meeting with a person, but that's not what it is. It's like he had something he wanted to let out to the public. He was specifically told, do not do that. You will be in danger. So he was trying to find a way around it to let it come out through another person, but that person actually set him up or was like luring him into a trap. I'm going to do one more row of 5 because I feel like I didn't get the whole story here. But 6 of Swords coming out first makes me feel like he was put in the water. He didn't drown. And if he died from drowning, it's because someone put him in and held him under the water. But I think it's more likely he was put in the water after death. Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah, someone like played on his emotions. Like, I know you're trying to get this information out because you care about people. I know that you have good intentions. Let me help you. I know you want to leave like a lasting legacy where you created change or you brought truth to light or something. Like, let me help you. But that person was actually not a well-intentioned person. Page of Cups. Yeah, King of Cups, Page of Cups. It's like a younger female or someone who's not at, oh, well, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe not necessarily younger, but like less successful than him. That was like, I'll risk my platform by putting this information out because they won't suspect that we're connected. If that makes sense. Because Page of Cups and King of Cups coming out here, but the Queen came up top, is making me think that this person was like, give me this information. I'll be the one to put it out. I'll risk my platform. It won't make you unsafe. And they won't think that we're a pair. They won't think that we're a couple, like not a couple, but like working together, even though we are. Like this woman probably said something to him, allegedly, in my opinion, like, if you give me this information and I'm the one that put it out, they won't trace it back to coming from you because they won't suspect that you and I are connected. 5 of Wands reversed. Conflict avoidance. So give me the information. I'll put it out. It won't trace back to you. This man was lured into a trap. Allegedly, my opinion. Queen of Wands, the social queen. I will be the one to put out this information so it doesn't look like it's coming from you because they won't think we're working together, even though we are. But really, I am just trying to get close enough to take away your... You know what it was? Oh, this is like... I'm trying to get information from you because I want to see how much information you actually have to give. And then I realize that you have more information than I'm comfortable with you having. So I immediately step in. This was like, yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. I want to get the information from you. I think you're going to, like, from 1 to 10, I think you're going to tell me like a 5 of information in terms of like significance or intensity. But you actually reveal that you know like a 10 or a 12, and then you know too much. So this other person swoops in and you end up in the river. But I believe that this is like being lured into a trap. Especially with the 6, excuse me, the 6 of Swords coming up first with the Star in reverse. Like luring you into a trap because I don't want you to make public something that you know. I find out that you know more than I thought you know, and now I can't just let you walk away. All right, Javier Biosca. So he was the one released on $1 million bail just 3 weeks earlier and believed to be on the run from Russian and Romanian organized crime. On the day of his death, Bitcoin hit a 2-year low. What happened to Javier? Four of Pentacles, trying to protect what you already have. The Tower reversed and the Magician, interesting. Because we are talking about, with him, his Bitcoins, which have since been transferred to a hardware cold wallet. And we have the Magician next to the Tower reverse. It's almost like someone's waiting to just get the heat off this case so they can drain that money that was his. Three of Pentacles reversed and Knight of Swords. Team falling apart and not working together and doing something like a blitz attack. Very highly ambitious, going after it energy. I got to do this perfect by waiting the right amount of time so people don't suspect or look into this. Ace of Cups reversed. Knight of Swords, or Eight of Swords reversed. Justice and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this would be draining. And the Eight of Swords would be like, you need to, it's like a prolonged robbery. Justice is like, the people who were after him are the ones that got him. And the Knight of Pentacles is like, we've been waiting, like, because it says that he was released 3 weeks earlier. This is like, we've been waiting patiently for you to be released from the law so we can make it look like a robbery gone wrong or look like someone was trying to get after your money. But in reality, it's really the people who were after you the whole time that just finally saw their opportunity. The Lovers reversed. Yeah, that would be like, I was working with you previously and it fell apart. So what I think here is the people who were after him were waiting for the right opportunity for him to be released and secluded or whatever so they could get to him. I don't know if it's that they're eventually going to go back and drain the money that was transferred to a cold wallet so that people suspect, oh, was this a robbery? I don't really know how that works or if that's like a possible thing. But I believe that this was supposed to look like someone was trying to access his money. So I don't know if maybe there's like attempted logins or something before the death or any suspicious or weird transactions. I don't know, but like, I feel like this was supposed to look like a robbery, but it was actually the people who were already after him that just finally found the opportunity to get to him. And do one more row. King of Swords reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed, a one-sided debt. The Hermit reversed. Yeah, this is like, when someone crosses us, this is just what we do. It's part of the blueprint of how our organization works. If you cross us, we're patient, but we will get to you. And then the Six of Pentacles is a one-sided debt, so you owe us. And the Hermit reversed is like, I'm waiting. And this, interestingly enough, came out on top of Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like, we're waiting for you patiently to get out of jail so that we can get you a loan and get to you. Is that 3? Six of Wands reversed. Hold on, let me make this quiet. Six of Wands reversed. So this is like, I do believe that he knew that the people who were after him were still after him and were probably getting close. Because this is like, I need to stay out of the sight of others. I need to be very careful to not let people know my movements or where I am or anything like that. And it's also like, I'm fearing that something's going to happen. I feel something brewing. I feel maybe eyes on me or people follow me. I do believe that he likely saw this coming. I don't know if he expected it. Knight of Wands reversed. He thought he had more time. He knew they were after him, but he thought he had more time. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is the very next day. The 30-year-old co-founder of Amber Group, Tyantin Colander, reportedly died unexpectedly in his sleep. The Amber Group was valued at over $3 billion and recently raised $200 million in funding. There has been no medical explanation on what would cause such a young man to die suddenly in his sleep. Let's see what happened. Death. Okay. Three of Wands, Ace of Swords reverse. The Hierophant, Two of Pentacles. So we see that his death, this case death is literal. Somebody was kind of waiting for the right moment to talk about something, and there was some kind of miscommunication or something was said that couldn't be then taken back. With the Hierophant, this is like, you know, something that you shouldn't. And then the Two of Pentacles is like, okay, what do I do now that you know something that you shouldn't? So I do believe that before he passed, there was a conversation between him and another person. The World. So Two of Pentacles, what should I do now that... You just told me to put that on silent, right? Two of Pentacles is, what should I do now that I know that you know too much? I have to turn this off. Hold on a second. What should I do now that I know that you know too much? Seven of Cups. I have several different options. Four of Swords reversed, but I can't wait around. I need to do something now. This seems to me like his death is a result of a conversation that was happening right before he passed. Like, this wasn't, as it may seem obvious, I don't think it was just like a happenstance death. This seems like the death was a result of a conversation gone wrong. 10 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Cups reversed. So this is like betrayal by someone close to him. Yeah, because 10 of Pentacles reverse would be, I have, especially with the 6 of Cups, I have roots with you, I know you, and we have some kind of conflict over money. It may not be like family, maybe I'm working with you in like a business sense, but if it's just like a business sense, it's a prolonged, like they knew each other for a long period of time. But Ace of Swords, Hierophant, Two of Pentacles, Death, Three of Wands, I'm waiting to talk to you about something that is very, very significant. Ace of Swords reversed, Hierophant, Two of Pentacles, we have a conversation. It doesn't go right because I realize that you know something that I don't know, or something beyond what you should know, or I feel like you know something that you're not telling me. Two of Pentacles, I don't know what to do about this, but the World, Seven of Cups, I need to end this. I need to get this information from you. I need to end what you know. Four of Swords being reversed. I can't wait. I need to do it now. 10 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. I know you. We have a history. We have a connection. You turn on me because of something related to information about money. And do one more row. Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, that's like I throw a temper tantrum. 9 of Pentacles, I throw a temper tantrum over abundance. I throw a temper tantrum over money. This feels like King of Wands reverse, impulsiveness. Let me pull the other two, see what I get. 5 of Pentacles reverse, a financial recovery, and the Devil reverse. This seems like I approach you about something, you don't agree to it, I get mad, I feel like we have history, so you should just go along with what I want. You don't, I flip out, you end up passed away. The Devil in reverse is like, you've asked me for things before and I've done it, but you haven't been a good friend or partner or whatever. So I don't want to do this favor for you this time, but you expect it of me, so you flip out and throw a temper tantrum. But it also feels like there's some element of like someone else got this person to do this. I don't know if it's just like by suggestion to try and get this to happen. Like, oh, you should go do that, hoping that it goes wrong. Or if it's like directly go there and do this and see what he says. But it does seem like there's some kind of third party involvement here. Like it's not just some kind of group falling apart. Temperance, yeah. It's bigger than just that. This is bigger than what caused the death to happen. But what caused the death to happen was some kind of disagreement or miscommunication or I don't want to do what you want me to do type of thing. But I would say that there was definitely a conversation between him and another person within 2 hours of his death. 2 hours prior to his death. Hold on. Okay, I want to try and see if I can get any info about how he actually passed away. Or what caused him to die, supposedly in his sleep. Oh, 8 of Clubs, yes, with your job. Your environment and your job. 7 of Clubs reversed, a work card. So something went wrong in terms of work. The first 2 cards we got were your job and then work as a burden in reverse. So I'm relieving myself of you as a burden in the work environment. 8 of Spades. Doctor illness card, an examination or a wound, but it was in reverse. A medical procedure, an operation, but it was in reverse. There's something undetectable or that's not typically checked for that's in his system. Ace of Spades reversed. The skeletal system. The mind. Huge power in reverse. In reverse. Is there something like that you can give someone that would not be easily detected or not typically like even ran a test for, and it like suffocates you from the inside out? Like he's given something, allegedly in my opinion, he's given something and it's not something that when you run a test it would show up, but essentially what it does is restricts your airways and you just stop breathing. That's what I'm getting for that. So now 2 days later after that, Russian crypto billionaire, I'm going to reshuffle the cards after I say this, Vyacheslav Taran. This is the one where his helicopter crashed, killing him with the French pilot. He was the president of crypto and foreign exchange trading platform Libertex Group and founder of Vortex Club. Multinational foreign exchange traders. He had been reported in the Ukrainian press to be connected to Russian intelligence agencies. Let's do 2 rows of 5. Well, 3 rows of 5 to see what happens. 3 of Cups reverse. The Fool reverse. 5 of Swords. 53-year-old helicopter crash. Five of Cups reverse. Somebody wanted him to walk away from some kind of business deal or something, and he said no. Three of Cups reverse would be the third party situation. So like, in terms of why did the helicopter crash? It crashed because me and this person were arguing about my connection with this person. The Fool reverse is like, I didn't realize how much this person really was serious about what they were saying, or I just didn't take a threat seriously or something along those lines. The Five of Swords is saying that this person wasn't going to let it go. Like, I don't want you doing business with them. You're going to stop. No, I'm not. Okay, well then I'm going to eliminate you. And then the Five of Cups being reversed. I don't know where he traveling from Lucid, Switzerland to Monaco. Get a clarifier for the reversed Five of Cups. What was he going to Monaco for? We get a clarifier, and then they all fell on the floor. That makes me feel like this is the reason that the helicopter crashed. Oh, yep. Nine of Wands, 10 of Swords, reversed Page of Pentacles, and reversed Ace of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So this is like, I don't want you to do business with this person or this company or something like that. I threaten you. You don't take me seriously. I try to let you see how close I can get to you. But instead of being scared, you become like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you're going to do it, do it. If you can get this close to me and you're just going to take me out, just take me out. Go ahead. But Nine of Wands makes you feel like he was going to Monaco, and when he was going to be there, he was going to be doing something about this threat. Like, he was meeting with someone or taking care of something or looking into something. Like, in terms of how can I cut ties with this person that's threatening me, or their business associates or something like that. And the Page of Pentacles is like, especially with the Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles combo, it's like I plan something, it doesn't go through. I plan something, it doesn't go right. It's almost like if he's going there for a meeting, but then on the way, the meeting gets canceled, and then he gets... No, I'm feeling like it happened before he got on the plane. Like, I'm going there for a reason. Right before I go, something gets canceled. I go anyway, and me going anyway really infuriates this person who wants me to stop doing something. All right, that was 4. Let's see what else we get. Justice in reverse. So the other guy was like Lord, this is like the opposite. This is like, don't come or else, or don't do this or else. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Strength reversed and Knight of Swords. This is like, you better not do that. If you do, we're going to show you how close we can get to you. And then the Lovers. Yeah, it's like, it's someone that he was previously working with that something fell apart. Some kind of ended partnership. Yeah, Death in reverse. The other set, so, and it was like an ended partnership between him and a group or a person or something. And the other person was then scared of what he could or would do that would actually affect whatever they were doing. Excuse me, sorry. So like knew too much or something like that. But Death in reverse makes me feel like we've been here before. We've talked about this. You should know better than to distrust my threat, I guess you could say. Like, you should know that I'm going to make good on this threat. But because we have some kind of history, you don't fully take it seriously. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. I feel like it's a person instead of a group. Or like a person acting on behalf of a whole group, but more coming from a person that made the decision. His helicopter crashed. So it didn't just like stop working, it crashed. Let's do one more row. 3 of Wands reverse, the Empress, 8 of Pentacles. I guess it's possible he was trying to start another new thing, and that's what people didn't want happening, because whatever he was using to create the new thing was based off of information that someone else wanted to use for themselves or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out that he was attempted to be stopped in some way from going on this trip. Like someone tried to get him to not go. Or there was like the ultimatum, if you go, there will be problems, and he went anyway, something along those lines. And if it was that, then it was like, okay, I told you not to go, you went anyway. You're never going to take anything that I say seriously, so. Queen of Wands. Energy. It almost feels like he was being spied on by someone that's a female. Oh, Queen of Swords. I don't know if it's like lured by a female. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like he was being spied on by someone, and like then having someone else check the accuracy of what was being gathered through spying, if that makes sense. Let's see what we get here. But this is like, you have some of my idea, or you have some of my information, or you have some of my coding or program. Like you have something that's partially mine and you're going to use it, and I can't let you do that. And I threaten you and you don't take it seriously. Jack of Diamonds. Yeah, that's like a selfish person when it comes to money. who's thinking of the future. 6 of Spades, an ending of something, a divorce, or yeah, this is like we were working together. I shared information or access to information or something like that with you. Now you're going to use it for something. And I threaten you. You don't take it seriously. So I eliminate you. Allegedly, my opinion. All right. And then this is the most recent one. Bob Lee, who was the Cash App founder, was found dead after a stabbing. There have been no reports on possible suspects yet. 2 days later, the Federal Reserve banking system is set to launch its own Cash App called FedNow. So let's see what led up to the stabbing. Page of Wands, 7 of Pentacles reversed, the World reverse. A difference of opinion between someone who wanted to go one way and someone who wanted to go another way, and their ideas didn't align for the future. King of Cups. The Star. That's interesting because banking system is set to launch its own Cash App called FedNow 2 days later, and this would be bringing, so it's interesting. So when I pulled this, I was going to say something along the lines of like, Bob felt like Cash App was like his baby. It was his project. He was emotionally invested in it. And then I got the King of Cups and the Star. So it's like, we have a difference of opinion of how to run something that's mine. And I'm not going to agree to your terms because this is something that I built myself from the ground up or whatever. And you want to make it into something that it's not, and I'm not going to agree to that. 5 of Wands reversed. Hanged Man reversed. 2 of Pentacles reversed. Let's come to some kind of agreement, but essentially let's do it my way. Bob says no. Hangman in reverse is like, I'm not interested in reshaping my company to look how you think it should look to the public. 2 of Pentacles is like, the person who is against him was not taking no for an answer. It's like if you ask someone to do something, but it's not really a question. It's like, you're going to do this, but I'm just phrasing it like a question. 7 of Swords, betrayal. 3 of Swords. So this came out underneath of the King of Cups. So I'm betraying you over this project that's your baby. And then the Star came out with the 3 of Swords. So there's this feeling of Bob had the ability to make the public not trust whoever it was that was against him, that was trying to dismantle his company so that they could build their own. Or so they could build whatever they were trying to build. But 2 of Pentacles reversed is like, there's not enough room for both of us. So one of us has to go, and it has to be you. The Hangman in reverse is, I'm not changing my principles to match what you're trying to do with my company. The Magician in reverse, some kind of manipulation of data. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, he didn't want to manipulate data. Oh, this is a trust thing. Coming to an agreement. For example, allegedly, this would be like wanting to, what do they call it? Like cook the books or something like that. like make some kind of adjustments or something to misrepresent something to like investors or and then he didn't want to do it because he built the trust with these people. It's like that. It might not be exactly that, but it's some kind of misrepresentation of data for a purpose to mislead or deceive that he was not on board with. But in order for somebody else to do what they wanted to do, he had to either be on board with that or be out of the picture. Hold on. And also, the Knight of Pentacles being inverse is like a risky type of investment. So it's like, I don't want to risk having people not trust me after I've purposely built up this trust over a period of time. Yeah, this seems like someone wanted him to mislead or misrepresent some kind of data. He was not on board with it, but like once the question was asked, then it's another situation of like, you kind of know too much because you know my intentions here. Oh, the devil. Yeah, it's greed. It's like, this is like if you have a company, and even if it's a company that's like Cash App, like it's just for sending and receiving cash. It's not like anything sentimental to like the people who use it, right? But to him, there was this very intricate and purposeful buildup of trust between him and the investors, or him and whoever. And someone wanted him to dismantle that by fudging some kind of data. And he was like, no, I'm not even interested in thinking about that. It's like he could see through their intentions and knew that their intentions were even worse than what they were presenting them to him. Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot. It's interesting because it is someone that he used to work with. Like it's someone that was on his team or like on his side or like worked with him. It's not like a competitor. It's not like someone, I mean, I guess it's a competitor now, but like initially this person wasn't a competitor. They worked alongside one another. Pull 3 of these. Five of Clubs. Yeah, this is action and change, effort to be applied, competition. King of Hearts in reverse. Yeah, they wanted to change. They wanted to change what he had built. He had an emotional connection to the integrity of his business, and someone wanted to purposely dismantle that so that they could back. It's almost like, what does that show? Something that it's like the making of a scandal or something like that. Like that's, someone was trying to do that to him. Someone was trying to make a scandal so they could have his downfall, but he caught on to what was happening and didn't go into the trap, so they had to get rid of him. 6 of Hearts, a man or a trust. And 10 of Clubs reverse, business, career, ambition, but it was in reverse, yeah. He wanted to keep the integrity of the company. He used foresight and intuition to see this person's trying to set me up, so I'm not going to fall into their trap. And then once he didn't fall into their trap, they had to do something else because he still wasn't going along with what they wanted him to do, and that was a problem. Okay, now we're going to see if these things are at all connected to one another. How should I do this? Let's just start very zoomed out. Are these things connected to one another? Is there any connection between these deaths? Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Yeah. Nine of Cups reverse and Six of Swords. Is there a connection? Yes. The connection is that people aren't doing what other people want them to do. But it's weird because how do I put this? So there's like some organization up top. This organization wants certain things to happen, doesn't want certain things to happen. They're the ones who are like in control, right? So they're looking down at everybody else, how everything trickles out. When they try something, they try it through another party. So like it'd be very difficult to trace this back to that main source that oh, even the Nine of Cups like shows what I'm talking about, kind of. Is it connected? Yes, it's stemming from the same like head boss that's calling the shots. But that head boss is very careful to not get their hands dirty because they're having someone else do all of the look into this person, approach this person, see what they say about this, see what they say about this. There's someone high up that's trying to control the heads of companies. And when the head of a company doesn't seem like they would fall in line with what that head person wants, the head person gets someone else to create a situation that ends up in this person passing away. Allegedly, my opinion. So that being said, what is that head person or head organization's energy? 2 cards. Oh, Lilith, Thief of Life. Hunger, animalism, and instinct. There definitely is like a feminine energy that's important here, but I almost feel like the feminine energy is the one that's like more of like a middleman. Or it could be that it's like a couple, like maybe not a romantic couple, but like a female and male counterpart that's envious gluttony. Thief of life, because why? Because envious gluttony. Well, that sums it up. This is actually, is that a wolf? I think that's like a wolf's head on that person. Well, to me, these 2 cards are confirming that it is connected from the very top. And is because of greed. Like, if you stand in the way of what I want to see happening here, you will be no more. Are these mysterious deaths connected to what's happening with the banks? Oh. Ace and 6 of Pentacles. Big yes. Ace would be here representing the banks. It shows someone handing money or receiving money. And then 6 of Pentacles is giving and receiving, specifically of finances. So it's definitely like a long game type of thing where someone's trying to set up a clear path forward of anyone who would potentially stand in their way of changes that are eventually going to be made but are not being made yet, because there's still people that need to be out of the way so that they don't have the potential to dismantle any plans when it comes to hitting the ground running when these changes do begin to occur with the banks. I'm getting the image of like bowling pins. Like you roll the ball down and you knock over half the pins one time and then you have to reset. And then after you get all the other pins down, then it will reset. Reset. Oh. That's why I was getting that image. Are they getting anyone out of the way who would stand in the way of a complete currency reset? Or would have the knowledge or ability to dismantle how it could be done? Queen of Pentacles reversed. A very selfish energy, also feminine. Anyway, that's like, I'm greedy, I'm insecure, so that would really be the perfect card to confirm, are they getting people out of the way that would stand in the way of this eventually happening? Yes, because I'm greedy and I feel like you're a threat to me or a threat to my plan. The Queen of Pentacles is also like very gold digger type of energy when reversed, so all I see is the money that I can make off of you not being in my way. The Hierophant in reverse. So also anyone who knows something, it's like anyone, how do I put this? Okay, so there's a plan, right? There's a plan to redo the way that currency is done, which isn't like a huge surprise. We already know this, right? But there's certain people who could dismantle this plan based off of knowledge and information that they have, and they have the trust of people who would help them get this message out. Now, the people who they're getting rid of don't really know all the way about this ultimate plan yet. It's almost like there was another plan presented that's not the real plan to fool them so they don't think of the real plan or look into the real plan. This is like if you look into someone and you're like, oh, okay, I dug deep and I found out this secret information, but the secret information is actually information that they wanted you to know so that you didn't continue looking for the actual secret plan, if that makes sense. So how do I put this? So that plan is not going to begin to unfold until everyone who could potentially stand in the way of it is no more. If that makes sense. Is there going to be any more deaths like this that are related to the same bowling thing? Ace of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Oh. Every time someone finds out something that's going to dismantle my plan, they go. Eight of Swords. Anyone who tries to dismantle my plan will be given some kind of ultimatum or test. If they fail, they're gone. Temperance reversed and the Sun reversed. My way or the highway. If I give you information to test what you do with that knowledge, then you either on my team or you know too much and have to be disposed of. And I don't really care how many people I got to get rid of. Allegedly, my opinion. All right, I want to do some more digging into this. I wanted to wrap this up somehow, though. I don't really know if these are going to make all the way sense here, but for some reason I'm feeling like I should do them. Okay, so Nikolai Mushegian, what was his soul lesson in how he met his demise? The law of perfect health. Listen to the divine guidance within your body. Yeah, he saw this coming. And it's also 3 people on the card. This is comfort. He was lured somewhere by someone else showed up. Allegedly, my opinion. Listen to the divine guidance within your body. I feel as though he's the one who said he was, evil people in the central banking cartel. Oh, yeah. He saw it coming, but he also saw it coming. Like, I feel like when he was talking to someone, he realized, I'm being set up. Javier Biosca. The law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. This is the one that I said it was like meant to look like a robbery, but it was actually the people who were after him the whole time. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. That for me is confirmation, like echo, like sending it out. These people were after him for a period of time. The people who were after him are the ones who got him. They got to him. The Amber Group, Tian Colander. This is the one that died in his sleep. The law of divine will. Stop waiting for a sign. The universe responds to your beliefs. Yeah, that's the one where I said it was some kind of like disagreement or argument. The law of divine will. Like, I'm not going to bend to your will. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to stick to what I feel is right. Well, that's good because that at least means that he passed. Not that the others didn't, but this is like a clear, like, my soul passed with an ace, the lesson that I was here for. Like, I didn't bend to someone else's desires. I stuck to my own. The Russian crypto billionaire Vyacheslav Taran. I know I'm saying these wrong. I'm sorry. I really tried to learn them and it just wasn't happening with my brain. The law of rhythm. The universe is guiding you. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. This is the one where I said someone wanted him or didn't want him to do something or not do something. He didn't agree. Go with the flow. How I said he probably wasn't supposed to go on this trip and went anyway. That to me is a confirmation of what we talked about. And then Bob Lee, the Cash App founder. The law of polarity. The moment that you judge anything as good or bad, you set the universe into motion. Wow. That's the one that I said he wanted to keep the integrity of his company. This is about good or bad, like looking at things as good or bad. So misleading, misdirecting, something like that. He also completed his soul lesson. That actually worked better than I thought. Okay, let me know if questions. I am gonna, again, this is gonna lead into the next part of the What in the World series. Is gonna be about the banks, I guess, or at least heading in that direction. So let me know if you have more questions about this part. I am gonna go into these a little deeper, but I just wanted to kind of get a basis because that article that I saw really had me questioning if they're connected, and I do believe that they're connected, but like there's distance between the connections. So like it's not obvious just looking at it because you have to really trace it back behind the scenes. But I do feel as though the decision for these things to happen stemmed from the same organization or person, but they had like several steps down before it was actually performed. So like, I'm not getting my hands dirty, you're not getting your hands dirty, you're not getting your hands dirty, okay, pass it to that person, they'll get their hands dirty, but it's actually coming from up top. Okay, talk to you soon.